Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Kill Count. Today I will be looking at Chucky Season 3 Episode 5, released in 2024. Episode 5 is about Chucky slowly dying, and the gang go to find out what magic could kill him, while the president trips the fuck out about Joseph, and Charlotte's still being sneaky, and Grant's just mad at Lexi for being a bitch, but that's it. Let's get to those kills. The episode begins with Mr. President talking about what happened at the Halloween party, but he gets interrupted by Ghost Joseph.
But here last night.
Then we actually see this little shit. This makes the president fall back, and he just starts flipping the fuck out. This makes everyone go crazy. Then Charlotte goes to see Price again. He says she should finally tell James about what's been going on. She's not down for that. Then Price shows her a video of the party. It's Joseph bro. This makes her just walk out. And we get this fire as title card. Then James goes to check on Grant and Henry, and Grant gets all pissed because he brings up Lexi. Then he goes to ask Henry something. He asks if he ever sees Joseph.
The real Joseph, your brother, do you ever see him?
But Charlotte interrupts them. Then it cuts back to the gang. Devon says they have to go back there, but that means Lexi has to talk to Grant, so she goes on her way. Then we finally see Chucky again. He lays in his bed as a cleaner comes in. She gets weirded out by him.
They don't pay me enough for this shit.
Then Chucky dogs down her drink, and when she goes to take a sip, she falls over and starts spitting out a bunch of blood, but Chucky don't even enjoy the kill.
Just can't imagine how disappointing this is for me.
It cuts back to Jake and Devon. Jake starts talking about his plan, but Devon basically all over his plan. But this gives Devon an idea. They have an idea to go to someone who knows this magic shit. So they go on the dark web, and Jake finds the location. Back to Chucky, Henry goes to check on him. Chucky just gets pissed at him for no reason. Henry goes to get his plank. But then he sees blood and runs out of there. He goes to run over to his mum, so she goes to check it out, but don't see shit. She goes to check his closet, and Chucky's too slow to kill her. Later that night, she goes to check on Grant. He starts talking about their texts and shit. So the next day, he decides to go see Lexi again. He walks over to her, she says sorry and shit, and they actually get back together. Brew. It cuts back to Jake and Devon. They're at that secret hospital that Chucky went to. They start asking how to kill Chucky, but he informs them that Chucky's already dying.
Charles is dying.
Then tells them to get the fuck out. Back to President James. He sees blood coming out of the rug. This freaks him the fuck out, but it's not real. Then he goes to talk to Charlotte. He tells her that he also sees Joseph now.
I've seen Joseph.
But she obviously don't believe his ass, and starts saying all her problems. Then she just walks out. Then it cuts to Chucky watching movies. He starts making fun of the boy and Megan's bitch ass. This is a hint of the next kill count.
What a fucking joke. He didn't even get a franchise. Little bitch.
Then he sees that Tiffany's in jail. Then it cuts back to Jake and Devon says he doesn't want to risk dying again, and that they should just leave. But Jake's like, fuck that, and they have other idea. One very interesting scene later. They get out of there, and Devon brings up that same shit. Jake obviously shuts that shit down, and they leave. Then Charlotte goes to see Price again, and she tells him about what James is seeing. She don't believe that they're actually seeing Joseph, until both of them see Joseph fucking with them. Then we finally see Tiffany again. She gets a call from Chucky. He tells her that he's dying, and she says he should at least go out killing a bunch of people. So I guess Chucky's gonna do that. Then we see Mr. President walking into Henry's room, and he sees that Chucky's just laying there. Then he sees Joseph again, but gets hit in the head before he could say anything. He falls over, and Chucky starts biting his ass. Then he fucking digs out his eyes, and actually kills the president. The episode ends with Chucky getting the nuclear launch codes and laughing. I counted 2 deaths in this episode, 1 guy and 1 girl.
On the next kill count.
MuteRUFF is a bad thing to count down. MuteRUFF is a bad thing to count down.